Wow. That's what it's saying, yo. Sometimes I catch myself saying, yeah. That's out of the blue. You're like, hey. Yeah. All right, anyway, so, yo, semen retention, man, and your life family connection, it heightens it, yo. You can be the only one in your life family probably doing it and shit. And that'll heighten everybody's spiritual abilities in the whole life family circle, depending on their level, you know? So, and if multiple individuals is doing it, man, it's heightening the whole spiritual connection all over. The Creator's connecting to you, the high exalted angels is connected with you. Yo, they're already there. It's just like, yo, if you just clean out the system a little bit more and, you know, fast from certain things, because that's how you're able to hold a moral thought. That's having the kingdom. The kingdom is a wise dome. It's the 11th letter in the alphabet. So, shit, that's the K. And we're going to use their Gregorian alphabet too, because Most High gonna speak through it all. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter who wrote the book or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta follow the motherfucker who wrote the book. You know what I mean? If it sound right, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, then that's gonna born that equality, that show and prove God right there. Shit, I gotta roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Most High have a way of speaking. But God also has a way of speaking. You know what I mean? Everything's in ranks. These beings didn't create no government here, you know what I mean? Just like out of the blue, somebody to say, oh, this is the government, this is how you run it, we got the Senate, we got da-da-da. Nah, an angelic force, an angelic team showed them how to do this, you know what I mean? So they just happen to run it from their level in atmosphere or in their level of their lower part of the lower heavens, you know what I'm saying? But you connected to Ethereum, Manaka. You just, they look at you, they know your ancestors created themselves out of the elements, like out of nothing. You understand how powerful that is? So that's what I'm saying. With the semen retention, that connects you to your high spiritual elite family. You have to do these things with eating with the fruit, learning how not to eat as much, not having your gut full too often. Just like clear, you know what I'm saying? So you do shrooms, booms, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to channel, not saying channel somebody else's information, but just channel, making a direct connection to whatever you have to learn, you know what I mean? Whatever information or information that you have to learn. Everything's information anyway, so it's always forming. So yeah, with the semen retention, that connects you. All the light, it's the year of the dragon, the year of the Kundalini energy, the Dracan energy, all of that is right here, you know what I'm saying? So the year of the dragon is prevalent right now in your spiritual development. That's why you're gonna get spiritually attacked more. You know, we had the great conjunction going down out there, you know, and we had Jupiter, you know, Pluto, and Saturn all connected in the house of Capricorn. We was taught the sciences of the zodiac, you know, that's astrology. That's cool to know. This is dealing with different heavenly bodies who have different influences on the mortals, and also the spirits or the S or angels on that earth plane. You know what I mean? So when it was in a conjunction where, as far as like just learning the meaning of the different planets and what they do and how they conjunct in the house of Capricorn or Sagittarius, whichever you want to know, you know, whichever you want to go with, because we got Vedic astrology and we got tropical astrology. We're just gonna roll with it because most High speaking through it all. You know what I'm saying? So even though they changed the poles around and all of that with the with Ptolemy, you know, whatever his name was, you know what I mean, switch the nodes around. Either way it go, you're still gonna come out on top because Most High has already seen the move. So anyhow, learning these things, you know, learning what type of characteristics these planets have in these houses, you can be able to further come up with what's going to go down in the later times, you know. And we was very good at doing that, so they took a lot of shit away from us, you know, our science of that, and we was masters in that shit. So they know a little something. They know that we going to be coming back to what it do, you know what I mean? Anyway, so it's just how you're going to do it. You can say, yo, we got to do this, we got to keep this, but you got to have the strength to do it. And how to tap into that strength is through your Kundalini Dracan dragon energy. You have to have strength. You can't have sex all the goddamn time. You're squandering away. Anybody's on that lower than 3 chakras, you kind of can only imagine what you can do on the 5th or 6th chakra. That's even 5 or 6 months. You know what I mean? You can only imagine. But if you already been on that 5 or 6 months already, you dropped down and you had to start over again, you'll know what it feels like to be at that 5 or 6 mark. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I gotta get to that mark so I can see what's beyond it. And you just continue doing it. Then you'll be able to learn how to move it up and down where you ain't got to release that much no more. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't going to have the desire to release nothing no more after that. You know, because you're going to have your earthly desires more at a tame level so you can exist, you know. So yeah, it comes with times. Like myself, I've been on man, different levels. Did semen retention at 9 months, 8 months, you know, the 3-month mark, the 30-day mark, the 6-month mark, up and down. And then I just did a steady one, you know what I'm saying? Celibacy, and also I did and also semen retention. I did a 400-day stretch before, you know what I mean? Did a video on that. I'm going to link those videos to this one because they hacked into my videos. It seemed that I was over living in off grid for real and shit. And they're like, damn, it's not really doing that shit, you know what I mean? And going from the different climates, you can see from the most extreme winter climate to the most beautiful climate that you're supposed to be in, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and eating the fruits, berries, and the melons, even though I was eating those in the winter climates and seeing the differences and shit, you know. But raising that kundalini. But yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, I'm gonna have to link those videos. You can see, I did the 400-day stretch, you know, and I know how it feels with that. This right now is like a 800. I don't know. It's a nice stretch right now. Because when I released before, it was just one chakra, and I was already like up on 14 chakras already and shit. So I released one. That's like going down 1 month. That's like going back down one chakra. You know what I'm saying? And then from then on, just continued on. And that was like 2021. That last, you know what I mean? And that wasn't even a sexual desire thing. That was actually an attack. So I already knew that was coming around. But Most High wanted me to allow to get that out, so I wouldn't even have those type of thoughts or whatever it was pertaining to that spiritual hindrance at that time, you know. So, but now it's like boom, 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 boom. So I already know that all the attacks, they just be sending them motherfuckers and shit. But you'll peep up on spiritual things though, even more. I mean, you pick up on shit, man. You pick up on a lot of things, and then keeping your gut clear, you're spiritually connected, you know. You got a wife, and yeah, y'all can make magic happen, but as you solo or dolo celibacy, that's the way. Cause this is Dracan season right here, Dragon season. You can do this through the whole season. You're good, because the America's already coming out. You see what's going on and shit. You see the world, we see what's happening. So yeah, chime in if you want to talk to big bro right here. You know what I mean? Definitely hit me up and we can chop it up and build. You know what I mean? I'm high off grid, homeless, all that. You know what I mean? But shit, hey, be ye separate from amongst them. That's pretty much what a NAGA been on. You know what I mean? And that's what's always been on, preparing for that. Anyways, so yeah, and that's because, you know, Most High was strengthening me even with the child support situations. I didn't give a dang on about that. I knew I took care of my children. I didn't have home birth. You know what I mean? So I already know what was up. You know, I know they was gonna attack me. I knew that all that was gonna happen. I had a down children's mother at the time for what was needed. You know what I mean? For me to get the understanding and to show the grace upon, you know, our family at that time, because the mother's trying to take the baby from me. Because I was having I wasn't cutting the placenta or nothing like that. It was just chasing. And even my own mother kicked me out within 1 day of my son being born. And it was like I had to move and be on the street then and move around with the baby, with the placenta hooked up. You know, they want to come through and just get a NAGA. You know what I'm saying? Get my seed. But Most High blessed and protected us for as long as they needed for that placenta to stay on the baby for it to fall off, and then we was able to go home. You know what I mean? A few other times, you know what I mean? But you know, when you're dealing with some type of situation like that, you're gonna have an attack on a lot of sides, especially when beings see that you got the capability and the potential to, you know, to surpass man supernatural levels that they couldn't even think of. You know, so anyhow, you get your butt on outside and chill and maintain, and you just hit the good little vibe on your own self. You know what I mean? Listen to the water. You can get out there. Don't be afraid, yo. Most High telling you the whole time. I listened to Isaiah. I remember that. It was crazy. Shit was going on. It was all kinds of stuff going on. You know, the George Floyd thing went down on my old block. My hood. That's my old block. I was on that block every single day. Anybody know me? Know I was on that block every day. Right there where he got murdered. Right there. Spiritual connection right there. You know what I'm saying? I already know what was going on. So it's real, G. It's real. So celibacy, we can't even meet up. Celibacy is what we do. That's the way we meet up in the light bodies. You know what I'm saying? And in the higher lower heavens. You know what I'm saying? Before we graduate to the emancipated heavens of the ethereal. You know. So yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna say peace. I'm finna relax. I don't wanna hold you up too much because I know I'm talking. I'm just. But yeah, semen retention is real. You know, forget what they say. We have to do the Kegels. I'm gonna show you how to do the Kegels your own personal way and develop your own personal exercises too, so you ain't got to depend on someone else and be like, yo, I gotta do it like this. You're gonna feel it to do on your own because you're chosen. You're gonna have discernment. You know what I mean? So Most High gave you a spirit of discernment and not of fear. So you're gonna be able to master it. You know what I mean? So definitely, when you have some quality with your wife, you ain't gonna even have to release. You're gonna take that breath and your PC muscle gonna be so strong, you're not even gonna let out. It ain't gonna even release if it want to. If you was having an orgasm, it's gonna be stuck right there. Like you're gonna be like, oh shit, what the hell is it about? See? Magic. You and your wife. Alright, so I love y'all. I'll be with you in the next one.